being able to get in on the first ballot, that makes it even cooler. Being able to do enough through college to stand out and get that recognition. Coach Connie was the one to call me and let me know, and we've had a great relationship past playing. Been able to stay in touch with him, so thought it was just another conversation, and then he was the one able to break that news to me. Coach Connie was the one that took me on the visit. Thought that the culture he had, kind of everything that he built in the program was kind of the mindset that I grew up with, and the big deal breaker was the fact that he was willing to say, I'm going to give you that opportunity as a freshman to be a two-way player, because a lot of the other schools were saying, we might want you to go more as a pitcher, might want you to go more as a hitter. And for me, that was a huge deciding factor of I didn't want to choose somewhere unless I had that opportunity to do both. I remember we're facing Millersville, who at the time was the #1 team in the nation, not only in the PSAC, but in the nation. And I was the PSAC West Player of the Year, facing a 2-time Pitcher of the Year from Millersville there, and knew, okay, there's scouts in the stands. This is my chance to have an opportunity to show if I'm facing the best guy in the league, I can go toe-to-toe with him. And I led the game off with a triple. Danny McGrath ended up hitting me in. We take a 1-0 lead in the top of the first inning. Fast forward to the 9th inning, we end up down 22-3. And in my last at bat, I hit a ground ball back to the pitcher, a hard one-hopper. There was a guy at first, and if I would have jogged it out, it would have been a game-ending double play. And the way that I kind of was taught was put my head down no matter what and bust your butt down the line. And I ended up beating that out. We didn't end up winning, but I ended up scoring. And then a Cardinals scout came up to me after that game and wanted my information. And he said the most impressive part of that game wasn't your leadoff triple to start. It was the fact you were down 19 runs and you still put your head down and busted your butt like this was a tie game. Met my wife my first year of college, first day of college actually, and she was able to stay by my side through all the years of playing through college, all the years of playing through pro ball, and was there to support me all the way through that. My parents, they helped me get the passion as a young kid. My dad was the one that really pushed baseball and did everything he could to give the best opportunity for myself, my brothers. My mom, she's the one that preparing the meals, being able to do the laundry, keep the pants clean, the jerseys clean. Coach Connie, he's one that definitely helped my baseball journey post high school. Being able to go on the visit there and see that this is the right fit. And I think his career at Cal helps justify, the culture that he built. He was there more than 10 years before me. He was there 10 years after me to this year. And being able to see a coach that he put his roots in right away. You were going to Cal U knowing, okay, I'm playing for Coach Connie. If I want to put my roots in, I got 4 years to make this marathon happen. Had Coach Brunson, Coach Rabbi through college. My teammates are brotherhood of what you start, it's a family by the time you leave there. And it's definitely a blessing to sit here and be able to be inducted into the Cal U Hall of Fame.